would rather evoke emotion and have you really feel who I am than just be like that annoying pop-up from the 90s that never goes away. You're listening to the Unapologetically Unstoppable podcast. It's about going deep into who you were made to be and following that, no matter what. Where your calling is in the front seat and fear, well, he's trying to stop you, but fuck that guy, and getting the tools and tips to become unstoppable. I'm your host, Jeanette Peterson, where not too long ago, I had to find my calling. Here, you'll hear from me and other online experts on how to discover your calling, the steps to make it happen, and how to monetize it. I believe when we're unapologetic about our calling, we become an unstoppable, expansive force. So let's get started. One of my favorite things to do in my business, which probably bothers Allison, is to blow things up. I mean, like, not actually blow things up, but I mean, like, completely change things. Like, well, that didn't work. Let's start completely over. Let's do something totally different. Not like totally different, but like, I like to do that until I feel like it's just right. It's more like things I don't feel like are 100% in alignment. So I'm like, fuck it, let's blow it up. And she's like, what? But the thing is, I have no sunken cost fallacy. Okay, that means like I don't get attached to things very well. I have commitment issues anyways, right? Like, but I think it's a good thing in business because if I don't become too attached to something, it's okay to change it. That's how I can improve on things. Yes, I do think it's the most brilliant thing I've come up with at the time. And then I'm like, oh, wait, but it's messed up here, here, and here. Let's blow it up and start over. I'm not one to like completely patch things. Sometimes I am. You know what I mean? Like, go to a Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon. Let's put some new sprockets in them, whatever, the thruster mount, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you just gotta get a new ship. And I'm not talking about like getting the new hottest, shiniest ship, but I'm like, sometimes you just gotta get a new ship. That's it. This one is not the one. Try it out. Feel it out. I'm big on experimenting. I am so big on experimenting. Trying things out. Seeing how the flow works. And then changing it based on that. I don't just blow things up to blow things up. But I did again. I think that when it comes to business, you have to be willing to do that. Me and my husband were in business together, and he would create these posts for Instagram. He'd be so enthralled in every single word and make sure that they were perfect and make sure that it was like the best thing he had ever come out with. And it would take him hours to make one post. And then he would monitor it like closely and be like, fuck, only 3 people liked it. I'm like, so what? Just make another one. Just keep making more things. It's Instagram. People are on there for 5 seconds. Probably only 30 people saw it in the first place. It like affects them greatly though. I don't have that problem. I'm just like, whatever. Just keep it moving. It's just Instagram. I don't care. But you have to be able to, I guess some things need 100% of your work. If you're making a course, if you're making something like that, that has to be 100% of what you give. You give it 100% every time. But like an Instagram post, I can give that a cool 60% and be happy with it. Every once in a while, I do have these posts that I'm like, all right, I'm going to give at least 85% to this. But that's because I'm going to use it for a launch or something else, or like really like evoke emotion. I'm really starting to do this less is more thing. I tried the Gary V, like shove as much content down their throat thing, and that does not feel in alignment with who I am. I just can't do that. So I would rather evoke emotion and have you really feel who I am than just be like that annoying pop-up from the 90s that never goes away. So what do you do? How often do you change things up in your business? Are you doing it too often? Are you not doing it often enough? Are you perfecting things? Sometimes you gotta like really sit with what is happening in your business, see it all the way through before you change it. I got ADHD, so I get it. I feel you. But like, are you offering too many things? What is your ICA? Like, what stage are they at? What things can you offer them? We're about to break our business down back to the old school way. Like, we're about to have the things that we offer for each ICA stage and then get on a sales call, because I loved doing those, and only offer that one thing to the person that we think would fit it. And that's it. If they say no, then they say no. Because it has to be in alignment. It has to be in alignment with what we're doing right now. I don't want to make up things for people. I don't want to just say yes to anybody. I can't do that. My energy cannot handle that right now. So are you in alignment? Is your stuff in alignment? Are you blowing things up? Are you keeping things around? DM me on the grams. Let me know. Oh my goodness. I know you're ready to take this to the next level. So what you need to do now is go to Facebook to join a community of badass, unapologetically unstoppable women in the Facebook group, Unapologetically Unstoppable. And you can find me on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson or at Peterson & Bell. This podcast was created by me, Jeanette Peterson, with help from Allison Hartman, and our producer, the Amy Williams. Talk soon.